이 소리 들리세요? 소리 너무 줄였나? 소리 좀 크게 할까요? 다행히 버스 조작 나한테 안 시키네. 다행이네요. 아니야? 설마 시키는 거야 지금?
Thanks for pulling over.
Sure. Something wrong?
We got a problem up ahead. A big accident.
언제 갔다고 반말 까고 있어.
Right.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope.
싸가지 없어.
You okay, buddy? You seem a little-
아저씨가 나이 훨씬 많아 보이는데 진짜 미국은 이래서 안 돼.
Yeah, fine.
영어는
Just
이래서
wanna
안
get
돼.
these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble them too much.
이거 저것만 보고 있나 봐요. 저거 텍스트만 보고 있나 봐.
Takes you straight through Little Hope. Adds almost no time to your journey.
이 시간에 버스를 운전해. 리트로프가 마을 이름인가 보네. 아저씨 왜 이렇게 울상이야?
You rub that chip any harder, it'll wear away to nothing.
승객이 있었어?
How long have you been sober?
아닌 것 같은데.
Impressive. I heard the first 90 days are the toughest and roughest.
I know it doesn't add up, but I get something from
환청 아니에요?
this.
리트로프가 마을 이름이거든.
We're going the wrong way.
It's fine, just a quick detour.
이 사람 있는 거야?
Calm down. It's all okay.
Oh, please, John, could you not patronize
Can you
me?
keep it down, please?
아까 경찰관이 우회하라고 하는 거 봤을 텐데 왜 새삼스럽게 그래? 소리 괜찮으세요?
Stop it, James. You know I hate it when you don't take the things I say seriously.
Come on, sweetheart, I do. I just had a rough day today.
Can you believe they are at each other again? I can.
You're drunk. What a surprise.
I just caught the game with the guys, honey. That's it.
That's not it. Never is.
There's talk.
말투가
Some of
이상해.
us
왜
may be
엄마가
losing our jobs.
말하는 거
The
같아.
You've been
factory.
saying that for years. I'm more worried about Megan.
What's wrong with Megan? She looks okay to me.
Everything looks okay after 10 beers.
어,
Reverend Cost
왜 이렇게
will be back
왜 이렇게
after
나이
prayers
드셨어,
today.
여자분?
It's 4 weeks running. She's not right. It's serious, James.
Worry too much about that kid. I
연상녀신가?
can't deal with this right now.
Another surprise. You can't deal with anything. When would be the right
You're
time?
making a mountain out of a
여자는
molehill.
할머니 같은데
Getting yourself worked up
남자는
for
아저씨
nothing.
For
같은데요?
nothing?
애는 또 왜 이렇게 어려?
Single-handedly keeping our family together is
Family.
far from nothing in my book. I could use a little help.
Maybe if we'd had kids of our own.
이거
none
좀
of this
이상해요,
would be
번역.
happening.
That's a real low blow. Don't you get how tough this
You're
is
not the
for
only
me?
one feels pressure. The factory situation is serious, Anne. Real serious. Not right now.
Not tonight. No way.
냉장고에 맥주만 있나 봐.
Tanya's late.
다른 집이야 이거는?
Always is these days.
아 내버려도 나 몰라. 아 이거 왜 마우스로 뜨냐? 뭐야 이게?
At least one of us is out having a good time. Give her a break.
It's him I'm worried
이거
about.
저거 텍스트만
That guy's
주고
no
번역시켰나 봐요.
All that new age bullshit. Reminds me of some creepy cult.
He came in last week. We shot the breeze a little bit. I like him.
That one's a classic. Legendary vinyl. Quit pawing at it, will you?
애들 생긴 게 왜 저래? 캐릭터 생긴 게 왜 저래? 애들 다 이상하게 생겼어. 캐릭터들이 번역도 이상하고 캐릭터도 이상해. 실제 배우일 것 같긴 한데 이 얼굴이 좀 이상해.
Hey, Bigfoot, mind the goddamn vinyl, will you?
아 어제리처럼 아 뭐야 이거?
Take some time off from being a dick and give her a break.
Okay.
난 걔 머리 기른 것 같아. 맞아.
Why are you always sticking up for her anyway?
누구야?
Ice. I'm going to start climbing through the window unless that door gets fixed.
애가 넷이야? 집에?
How's things? Let me guess. He's been pumping iron again.
사이 별로 안 좋아 보이시는데 애는 넷이나 낳네요.
What's it about this time?
아 또 술?
Dad's been drinking. Who could have guessed it?
They're always fighting these days. Getting predictable. Like a record that
애국자.
keeps playing over and over.
Dennis, for the 10 millionth time, will you shift that shit of yours up into the attic?
Hey, some respect. This is a valuable, rare, and sought-after collection.
이거 몇 년도야? 몇 년대가 배경이야?
I think she was a Marine sergeant of past life.
저 LP판 들어보신 분 계세요?
What's curled up his ass?
아 멍청이야.
He's being even more annoying than usual tonight.
나 나쁜 선택지만 골라야지.
So what else is new?
저런 거 저거 들어보신 분 계신가? 와 사다리 올라가. 저거 들고.
Hey, Dennis.
중요한 거라면서 왜 저거를
Not now, sis. I'm busy.
다락에다가 넣어? 사다리 치워버리는 선택지 나오나?
Hey, quit acting crazy.
이거를 왜 저기다가 올려놔?
Jesus. You scared me, sweetheart.
I heard you talking about me.
Not now, Megan. I'd like to have a bath in peace. Take a break from this madhouse for a while?
다 감금해버릴 거야. 아무도 못 나가 이제.
Mom and Dad.
It's not a great idea for me to get involved. You know what I'm like? I just upset someone.
They sounded more serious than the usual bullshit. They were talking about Megan. She's done something bad.
I can't say I'm surprised. There's definitely something off with Megan.
I don't get why everyone keeps picking on her.
Okay, Mr. Shining Knight in Armor. Where's the little princess anyway?
가봐.
Megan's gone upstairs. Maybe you could go check on her if you don't have other plans.
I'll go find her.
아, 왜 나한테 떠맡기는 거야? 떠나봐. 어깨가 별로 안 보고 싶은데. 이 종류 이런 류의 게임이 조작감이 매우 좋지 않기 때문에 안 잡고 싶어요. 터진다 이제. 저거를 왜 성냥으로 불을 붙여? 저 가스레인지 저거 안 킨 상태에서 성냥으로 불 붙어요? 설마요. 아 뭐야 이거? 아 왜? 뭐야 왜 이렇게 리듬 게임이 됐어요? 아 가족끼리 왜 이래? 아, 실패해보고 싶은데 이미 다 성공해서. 제가 손 확 잡는다. 아니네. 아빠 앉아. 아 손 잡을 줄 알았는데
You need
손목
to
잡을
keep
줄
an
알았는데.
eye on your little sister.
여동생은
Mom is real worried about her.
엄마가 걱정 많이 하시던데. 아 아빠한테 반말까요?
Can't imagine why. Growing up with such a great and supportive family.
스펙이가 더 힘.
You want to try
이재로님
raising a
안녕하세요.
family like this? The devil himself would struggle with you guys.
아 그러게 누가 넷이나 낳으래요? 타냐?
Hey, Tanya. You up there?
어깨
How's
깡패인가요?
Megan
저
doing?
정도면?
Don't know. Haven't seen her yet.
Keep it down, will ya? Trying to sleep here.
누나는 흉부 깡패네.
Sleeping Beauty wakes.
Forget him. Find Megan.
Relax. I'm on it.
저 정도면 깡패 수준인가요? 어깨가?
Do me a favor. Quit yelling for a couple of minutes. House could use
그런 아빠가 제일 시끄러워요.
Yeah. Because you're all about.
아
keeping the
TV
place
켜놓고 있는 거 진짜
Listen,
시끄러워.
funny guy. I've had a rough day. It's all the noise about anyway.
Just checking in with Tanya and Megan.
Good luck with that. Megan's a handful.
아 TV 봐. 이거 몇 년도 TV야? 80년대인가? 80년대 TV인가요 저거? 몇 년대 TV야 저거? TV 왜 이렇게 바닥에다가 놨어 그리고? (1992년) 마녀 재판에 뭐 히틀러? 아 하틀리구나. 히틀러가 쓴 건 줄 알았어. 그러네요. 어깨만 너무 넓은 것 같아. 다른 데는 저건데. 다른 데는 슬림한데 어깨는 왜 이렇게 어깨만 넓어? 홈즈 허리가 왜 이렇게 슬림해 진짜. 아무것도 없잖아.
Anthony, where the hell are you? Anthony, where are you? God damn it! Anthony, I'm getting really pissed off.
얘 이름 뭐였지?
Anthony, I swear if you don't answer me.
could be right about my family.
72년이요? 와, 70년대
I think so too.
Tanya, what's going on?
That little brat locked me out. It's fucking
70년대
crazy.
TV구나. 70년대는 저런 TV였거든. 아, 이거 왜 켜놨냐 진짜.
I'll let you back in. Go easy on Megan. Hold on.
폭발 엔딩 가나요? 아, 저거 불 나는 거 보이고 있는데 저 되게 천천히 문 연다.
Shit! Megan! You in there?
이렇게 평화로워. 아, 이래서 카페트 깔면 안 돼. 바닥에.
The kitchen's on fire!
Are you fucking serious?
아, 난 1층에 있으니까 알아서 내려와.
Megan!
아, 카페트 깔면 안 돼. 더럽고 불부터. 아, 사다리 누가 치운 거야?
Mom?
다 잠궈버렸나봐요, 진짜.
Where the hell is everybody?
Anthony, help!
뛰어내려! 정작 불 붙인 놈이 살았네. 정작 불 붙인 놈은 살았는데 다른
Up here!
정작 가스불 붙인 놈만
Doing up there?
I got trapped in the
살고
attic.
Get to the balcony!
Anthony, help!
나머지는 다 죽어. 불 붙인 놈만 살아. 아, 옆에 와, 안 깨지나봐요.
I can't breathe.
어, 안돼, 이제 누가 우리 먹여 살려.
Now!
깔려 죽는 거랑 질식하는 거랑 불 붙어서 죽는 거랑 뭐가 제일 나을까요? 질식해서 죽는데도 입에서 피 나와? 지금 가족들 다 죽어가고 있는데 완전 자기는 밖에 있다고 혼자 평화로워. 나 매건 안 도울래. 나 탄을 도울래. 불 붙인 나쁜 년은 안 도와줄 거예요.
Anthony, help! What should I do?
아, 뛰어내려! 아무 말도 안 할래. 알아서 내려와. 아, 여기 좀 내려. 저거 높이 얼마나 되길래 못 내려오고 있어 지금? 왜 알아서 내려오네요? 음악 완전 비장해. 아니 왜 나오랬더니 도로 들어가? 바보야? 아니 그냥 뛰어내려! 저거 아니 왜 도로 들어오냐고. 야래
Tanya?
난 살았어.
Tanya, say something!
되게 평화로워. 아, 저런 게 있었구나. 함정이 있었네요.
What have you done?
Mom, stop!
지금 들어가? 왜 도로 들어가? 이제서야 들어가 왜? 아니 집에 소화기도 없어? 아 70년대라서 70년대라서 휴대폰이 없어갖고 119 못 부르나 보네. 원래 이 시리즈가 이래요. 어차피 저 사람들은 죽을 사람들이었을 거예요. 튜토리얼은 다 죽이거든요. 이게 전작도 그래서 전작도 튜토리얼에서 다 죽었어. 이 아저씨 언틸 던에서 나왔던 그 아저씨인가? 네, 이 시리즈 원래 이런 종류 게임들이 원래 그 튜토리얼에서는 다 죽죠 사람들이. 네, 맨 오브 메단도 그거 다 죽죠. 군인생들 다 죽죠. 이 회사 왜요? 이 회사 문제 있어요? 아 맞아, 이거 시리즈로 낸다고 하긴 했는데 3탄 나왔나? 3탄 나왔는지 개발 중인지 모르겠는데 그때 3탄 나온댔죠.
And
별로 헬로우 안 해.
I don't believe that we've met before, have we? No matter.
아,
Welcome to my repository. I
맨 오브 메다는 평가 안 좋던데.
the guardian of all these wonderful.
맨 오브 메다 되게 웃겼던 게 그냥 가만히 있으면 해피엔딩 나오는 거 같은데 괜히 선택지 고르면은 죽고 그냥 가만히 있으면 다 사는 거 같던데. 저러다 책에 불 붙는다. 책에 불 붙을 것 같은데요.
No? I'm sure there's nothing to
당연히 카페트 깔려 있겠지 바닥에.
this particular story.
살은
isn't
붙지 않았는데
fully
불은
fleshed
붙었죠.
out. It's only part written, and the choices you make will complete it. The fire. No, there was nothing you could have done about that. What's
아저씨
happened has
방에도
happened.
화재 날 것 같아요. 저 촛불 좀 꺼줘.
Anyway, look
아니요,
to
이
the
아저씨는
future.
불사라서 안 죽어요.
Life's but a walking
진행자라서 안
trail.
죽을 거예요.
Eh?
모르겠어요. 10탄에 가면은 죽을 수도 있으려나?
Enter,
그렇겠죠? 2000년대겠지.
perhaps.
아, 나 아저씨 왜 초 들고 다녀? 손전등 써. 왜 위험하게
And how confusing on
저거
the
초
path.
부러져서 바닥에 떨어지면 불 나는 거네.
There
신경
are
쓰여.
infinite number of directions in which one could.
아, 아저씨 손전등 써.
We
왜
seldom have
저거를
all the
쓰냐고.
information that we
촛대를
like,
써.
but we have to choose our path nonetheless and hope that we get
저기도
the
2000년대가
clarity
아닌가 봐.
and the outcome
저기도
that we
70년대요?
want. As in life, your decisions will matter. The choices you make will affect others. You've seen how the story starts. So much. Yes.
아저씨 촛불 안 끄면 아저씨가
How many
죽을
more
거야.
deaths is entirely up to you. It depends on the decisions that you make. What are you? Rational? Emotional? Do you trust your
그냥
head
가만히 있을 거야.
or your heart?
가만히
There is no
있으면은
right
살아.
answer. Sometimes one is best and sometimes the other. My advice for what it's worth is to thine own self be true.
아, 본편으로 좀 들어가자. 아저씨 말 좀 그만해.
I'm here simply to record what you do.
전작은 가만히 있으면 다 사는 걸로 알고 있는데 괜히 뭐 선택지 고르면 죽고
Interfere, you see.
가만히 있으면 되던데.
Not my place. Apparently.
나 신경 쓰여 진짜. 이 아저씨 무슨 말 하는지 모르겠어 지금.
Apparently allowed to share wise words from great
그 이거
storytellers
10탄까지 나오면은
beyond
10탄까지
before
계속
where I feel
이런
that would be appropriate.
말하는 거야. 계속 이런 식으로 튜토리얼 계속 하는 거야.
Thing before I let you go.
설명 듣고 또
There
듣고 해야
are
돼.
pictures in Little Hope that will, if found, show you a vision of a possible future, something that may or may not happen. Use them.
이런 식으로 풀타면 들리네.
Help you. You have a
아저씨
funeral
꺼져.
to attend. Off you go. Have fun.
아저씨 장례식이 제일 즐거울 것 같은데. 2000년대기를 바라야겠네.
None of us here today can understand why this tragic accident happened.
성직자
But we can
아저씨가
take
제일
comfort from the
잘생겼네요.
knowledge that the family are together
성경 방수 성경인가 봐.
in God's loving embrace.
방수 성경인가 봐. (70년대) 방수 성경 이름. 뭐야 다른 가족들은 왜 없어? 왜 타냐 무덤만 있고 다른 가족들은 왜 무덤이 없어? 아 눈뽕. 뭐야 꽂혔는데 살았어? 아니 다른 애인가? 다른 애겠죠? 다른 애구나. 다른 애인가? 모르겠어. 여긴 어디? 난 누구? 버스인가? 버스가 아까 버스 뒤집혔을 때 승객인가봐요.
Where the hell's Daniel? I can't find him.
I don't know. Instead of goofing around, you want to lend a hand here?
어떻게 하기를 원하는데.
What do you want me to do, John?
Call for help, if you can manage that.
친절하게. 이미 해봤어.
Calm down, genius. I
무스님
already tried
안녕하세요.
making a call.
오랜만이네요.
No signal.
So try again.
Asshole. Hope this gets through the fog.
2000년대 맞는 거 같죠? 저거 스마트폰이겠지?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Where are we?
난 누구? 여긴 어디?
Yeah, the bus crashed. We're okay though.
그래서
Just
버스 기사 아저씨는 왜 안 보여?
I don't remember being in any crash.
You're probably in shock. Maybe a mild concussion in there too. Give yourself some time. Stay here. Don't move.
표정은 아직도 좀 어색한 것 같아요, 근데. 다 2000년대인 것 같아요. 스마트폰인 거 보니까.
We'll be dead.
Okay, take it easy. We'll figure out what to do.
타케 이테아시. 저게 20살이라고? 저 얼굴이?
Fuck. Where's my phone?
저 얼굴이 20살이래. 플러스 10은 해야 될 것 같은데. 늦가기 대학생? 아까 그 아저씨는 뭐였지? 교수였나? 교수한테 막 반말 까고 다니네.
Anyone up there?
48세 대학생.
Daniel, that you?
John, good to hear you.
Daniel?
Taylor, you okay?
I'm good.
We're fine too. Thanks for asking.
진짜 눈썹 왜 저래?
I'm all right. Nothing nothing I can't deal with.
Hey, John, any idea what caused the crash?
Not sure. Looked like the driver swerved to avoid something in the road.
운전사
He
어디
down
갔어
there, by the
그래서?
way?
Nope. No sign of him.
Weird. He isn't up here either. Can you get back up to us?
Looks pretty steep. I see a trail down here I could try.
Great. Take the trail. Should take you to the road. We can regroup there.
That's a plan. See you soon.
중년이랑 20대랑 짝지었네.
Hey, Taylor. Help me get Andrew up on his feet, will ya?
Wait, I don't remember anything. Who are you?
It's okay. You're concussed. I'm John. You're a college professor. We were taking a bus on a field trip, but that didn't work out so well. Crash wasn't on the curriculum. We'll find the others, get some help. Think of it as a character building exercise.
싫어.
Teamwork at its finest.
I had this dream. It was so real.
진짜 기억 안 난단 말이야?
Flames all around us. It was grim.
That bang on the head must have been a beauty.
That trail the others are on.
아니야.
come out down the road.
48세 대학생일 수도 있어요. 너 좀 이상하잖아. 의욕 없어. 나 남아 있을래.
I don't think leaving the bus is smart. I'm staying here.
You can't stay. No one's been down this road
위장
since we
학생.
crashed. No one knows we're here.
아, 운전사 어디 간 거야,
Where's the
진짜?
driver? Shouldn't he be back by now?
The
졸업 안
driver's
하고
done what
중국.
we should be doing. Gone into town for help.
아, 어디 갔는지 모르지.
Could just as easily have banged his head and walked off the other way.
Fine. You can stay right here. I'll go myself.
눈썹
Hey,
탔어.
professor! He is a professor, right?
아, 이렇게 꼰대는 사라지고 이제 젊은 애랑.
Can we stick together? I don't want to wait on my own.
I guess he's right. We should all stick together.
Like
연하남이랑
Atlas said,
있어야지.
must be some kind of black spot.
Or you didn't pay.
내 여자예요.
You get that during the crash?
Guess so.
있을 거면은 연하남이랑 있는 게. 아, 어디가? 나 남아 있는다며. 남아 있는다며. 아, 쟤 왜 절로 가? 아, 씨, 배신자. 뭐라고? 바람둥이?
Hey, that's the wrong way. We should walk towards town. All three of us.
남아 있는다고 했는데.
What crawled up the professor's ass?
I think you should show him a little more respect.
He thinks he's smarter than us, but book smart is no good out here. He's all up himself, acting like the big man on campus.
해독 불가라고 돼 있는데 다 써 있는 거 보이는데?
You know this place? Little Hope?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
You should both know Little Hope.
왜 알아야 돼?
Why should I have heard of this place?
Seriously, this place is steeped in history. Fascinating stuff.
아, 어떻게 하는 거지? 수상해.
How do you know all this stuff anyway?
I'm a professional academic. I read books, unlike some.
Easy, Einstein. I can match everything you got with just a smartphone.
Well, your phone isn't so smart without a signal.
눈썹 깡패.
Good to see you two. Finally. Everything okay?
Sure. We took the scenic route.
Sure as hell took your own sweet time. I was getting worried.
I bet you were.
This gate is chained. We can't get through.
Look around. See if there's anything we can use to break it.
Think this'll do it?
Ready? I'll push hard from my side.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, push!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about!
Great job, you two.
What's the plan now?
I already said I want to wait at the bus for help, not head into town like John wants.
And we've already concluded this conversation.
Not with everyone here, we didn't. We should vote on it.
No need for a vote. Decisions made.
Just because you're a professor, you don't get to call the shots. We're all adults here.
Some of us are more adult than others.
I'm sorry, but we really don't have time to be arguing.
You'll stay here with me, won't you?
Looks like he ain't so keen after all.
If you got something to say to me, spit it out.
John's right. Heading into town is our quickest way to find help.
Satisfied?
Sure. Whatever you say.
Try to be civil. Cost nothing.
That's rich, given how you badmouthed Taylor on the way over.
What did you say about me?
You always get your boyfriend to stick up for you? Try doing it yourself sometime, dear.
I'm not wasting another breath on you.
Quit it, will you? The last thing we need is you causing trouble.
Keep out of our business, okay?
We are wasting valuable time here. Can we please just keep moving?
I'm still not sure heading into town is such a great idea. I'm going to hang out by the bus while you all do whatever you have to. You want to come along and wait with me?
Okay.
I still think the smart move is for us all to stick
You'll
together.
be glad we didn't stick together after we flagged down a car and come rescue your ass.
You get lost?
No,
Back here?
this doesn't add up. This is some very weird shit going on here.
Spare us all. First he loses his pride, then he loses his way.
What are you trying to say?
That you've lost it.
It's not possible.
Look, I don't know what you're trying to prove here, but we've got better things to do.
Daniel?
Whoa!
Hey, careful!
Watch out!
Quit fucking around and tell me what's going on here.
The two of us will go together.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indulge me.
What? I walked away from you! We're trapped here! There's no way out! I don't understand!
She's right. We walked dead straight going away from you. So, how'd we end up back here?
Okay, let's try something. We'll all go together. We came from that direction. We must be able to go back that way. I want everyone to stay real close. No stragglers.
You want to put us on a kid's line? Okay, I'm coming. I admit, that is a little odd.
More than a little.
See? What did I tell you?
It's just like I've been saying, we are trapped! We can't leave here! Now what do
Okay,
we do?
calm down, breathe. There's a rational explanation for what's happening.
Maybe we all died in the crash.
Yeah, nice theory, but I'm pretty sure we're all still alive and kicking.
Last I checked, you were schooling us on creative writing, not metaphysics.
I know who I'd like to be kicking. This is all down to you, this pissy little field trip. Now we're stuck here in Little No Hope.
That is way out of line.
I had no way of knowing that damn bus would crash. You can't put that on me.
Are you for fucking real?
Watch your tone, will you? I am doing my best to understand this, just like you and the rest of us.
You can't understand this. Don't you get that yet? What I do understand is none of us would fucking be here if it wasn't for you.
You think I'm to blame? I don't want to be stuck here with you either.
Nice. You're the guy in charge. We're definitely fucked.
Right now, the fog appears to be in charge.
Anyone but you, right? Do us all a big favor and get lost in the fucking fog.
I wish I could, believe
Please
me.
stop. Fighting isn't going to help. Where do we go now?
We're fucked. We're not getting out of here.
Someone else thinks they can do a better job? Step right up.
Maybe it isn't real.
We have to get out of here right
I need to think straight.
fucking now.
Football coaching. Why the fuck?
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
He's right. Bitching at each other isn't getting us anywhere. We have to work together as a team.
Thank you.
Now let's be logical. The fog is between us and the bus. There is no fog between us and town, so let's head that way.
I don't get how heading further away from the bus helps.
There is nothing on the bus we can use to get help. In town, there will be people, a working phone, something.
It pains me to admit, but he's right. There's nowhere else we can go except into that damn town.
Sounds like a plan to me.
You leaving me? Where are you going?
Come on, let's go with them. Until we know what's up, we should stick together. How'd you get that bruise?
No biggie. Must have got it when the bus crashed. Why did you say we might all be dead? You really think that's possible?
I saw some cable show about how your brain keeps going for a while after you know.
You'd die?
Forget about it. What they said didn't really stack up.
I don't like the look of that place at all.
Maybe they won't ask for ID.
I'm not sure this is such a great idea.
We should check it out. There could be a phone inside.
I'll go in and take a look around.
Go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
Why aren't we going with those guys?
Angela knows there's something between us. That's obvious.
We're really going to get into this now? Like we've got no other bigger shit to deal with tonight?
This is a big deal. For me, anyhow. I'm telling you, Angela is onto us. She knows.
What did you two talk about?
She was digging around like she always does.
What exactly did you tell her back there?
Relax. I said nothing about us.
I'm not ready to go public about us yet. I will be soon, I promise.
Anything I can do to help convince you I'm the right guy?
I need to know 100% I can rely on you. That you'll never let me down.
We should catch up with the others.
We standing here all night, or we going inside?
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
What is? What's up with the fog outside? It's pretty weird.
Yeah, sure is a thick one tonight.
So thick it's stopping us from leaving.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
You mean you're trapped
Sorry
here too?
for busting in like this. Bus we were on crashed a little way back up the road there. We're still a little shaken up.
We're still a lot shaken up.
You certainly look shook up. I'm Vince.
I need a mirror. Maybe there's one here not covered in 20 years of...
Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. I need to keep a clear head.
It's right there if you change your mind.
I could definitely use one.
You shouldn't be drinking right now. I don't think it's a good idea.
I'm okay.
Drinking's all I got left. Why are you even here? Little Hope sure isn't the town it used to be.
What are you doing in here alone?
I'm sure you have a good reason to be here. Right?
Yeah, I got my reasons for being here.
There a phone in here?
We could use a way of contacting the outside world.
There's a phone, but it's been dead for years. You know, maybe there's still one working in town.
What is this guy's problem?
There's definitely something off about him.
He's harmless. Just had one too many. Let's look around.
There must be something here that can help us.
See what you can dig up.
He's in a world of his own. An old darts board. I was pretty good back in the day.
Stay. Play a little, no problem. I'm gonna take a look around.
You need an umbilical cord for that thing.
Fun. At least I'm looking for a way out. What are you
Just a quick throw, and then we'll figure out how we're getting out of here.
Try for a big double, or...
Not my first time, Daniel. Shooting for double 20.
Okay, so you can play a little.
Still got it. Now for triple 20. Well, almost an Olympic shot after the night we've had.
They don't play darts in the Olympics. That is one hell of a shot. You did better than Taylor.
Let's get back to why we came in here. Fuck.
와, 나 여태까지 마이크 끄고 있었네? 나 혼자 떠들고 있었어, 여태까지. 아, 뭐야. 시리님 안녕하세요. 아, 나 왜 혼자 떠들고 있었어. 아, 말 많이 했는데. 저 리트로프 저거 처음부터 말 안 하고 있었어요, 저? 저 이거 게임 시작했을 때부터 말 안 하고 있었나요? 아니면 다시 켜고 나서 소리가 안 난 거예요? 아, OBS 터져갖고 다시 켰는데 마이크가 왜 꺼져 있었지? 다행.
I vaguely remember what happened here. All the factories closed down. I can't believe it. These guys could be relatives. This place has some great history. Hey, this way.
Let's get out of here and...
You all hear that?
I definitely heard something.
Did you hear that as well?
Come on. Whatever it was, came from outside.
Really think it's smart to go back outside?
Well, there's nothing for us here. We need to move on.
Best of luck. Hope you found what you're looking for.
예, 나이스 이펙트. 와, 저거 한 곳에 다 꽂은 거야? Is the professor Robin Hood? 명중률 오지네요.
It's coming from the town.
Did the old fucker just lock us out?
He was weird, that old guy.
Sure was something off about him. I come to creepy
쟤네
Central
왜
just to get a topper.
What does that mean?
쟤네 왜 사귀는 거 숨기지 근데? 그런 게 숨긴다고 티가 나나?
Heading into Little Hope
아니,
feels like our only
아니.
option.
숨겨봤자 티 나지
Sure
않나?
about that.
Where else can we go?
Is
I have a
this
bad
guy
feeling about this.
the main protagonist?
The way this fog just appears, it's not natural.
What the hell is this thing?
Looks like some
That,
kind of
that
effigy.
thing reminds me of
A
Blair
warning,
Witch.
perhaps. Or some other spiritual significance.
Whatever it is, it gives me the creeps.
I don't know. Kind of curious about it.
I've heard more than enough, thank you.
So when you will speedrun Blair Witch Floor? 캐물음.
Are you the superstitious type?
I never believed in this.
나 이런 걸
kind of
믿어본 적이 한 번도
thing.
없어.
Doesn't seem like you can say the same.
아 그래요. 아무 말도 안 할래. You promise this game is better than Blair Witch.
I'm not superstitious, but stuff like what happened to us with the fog.
Let's catch up with the rest. I don't want to spend any more time with this.
Is this game better than Man of Medan? 블레어 위치 게임이 있는데 게임에 저런 게 나오더라고요. 아 미안해 안 올랐어. I wasn't surprised. It was easier to keep everyone alive.
Hey,
저거 전작은 아무 말도 안 해야 다 살았을걸요? 괜히 쓸데없이 선택지 고르면은 죽어요.
I just saw someone in the woods.
I can't see anyone.
아, 누군가 봤다고.
I definitely saw someone. 100%.
Sorry, I don't buy it. Nobody would be out here at this ungodly hour.
아, 내가 다른 일행들을 찾을게.
We really should catch up with the others.
아, 번역 왜 안 맞아?
What the hell?
By the way, the translation is fucking awful.
Did you hear that?
Fucking terrible.
What on earth is that?
Okay, very good. We're freaked. Who's there?
Whoever you are, this isn't
Can
fun
I
at
save
all.
all
John, where are you?
the character
Daniel?
without
Taylor? Come on, John, where are you? This isn't funny.
choosing anything? Like Man of Medan. 쓸데없이 가만히 있으면 살고 쓸데없이 선택지 고르면 죽어 막 전작은.
What is that? Hey. Come and check this out.
What on earth is that?
Not a clue.
In Man of Medan. All characters died. After making any decision.
What is your name, sir?
넌 누구?
Who are you?
My ears.
Pray, tell me your name, lady.
절대 말해주면 안 돼요, 이름.
Angela.
난 이름 말 안 해줄 거야.
I am called Mary. I fashioned her with my own hand. She looks just like the one beside you. Would you kindly come play with me? Come play.
저건 또 몇 년대야?
Come play with
What
me.
witch's trickery is this now, Mary?
I have done nothing.
Hold your tongue. I sense the trouble you are, Mary. Reverend Carver's affection for you will be shaken loose when he learns of your infidelity with the devil.
카보란 캐릭터 저기 블랙 위치에도 나왔는데.
Amy, come back here.
There's someone else out here, by the fire.
I don't see any fire.
I saw them too.
Are you okay?
아, 어떻게 그걸 못 볼 수가 있어서.
How can you not have seen that?
I couldn't see anything through this impossible, impenetrable fog.
Well, go ahead. Tell them what we saw.
A little girl
Starts slow,
appeared out
but-
of the fog, and then just like that, she was gone again. What is going on?
Maybe the fog has got you confused. We're all stressed out.
Stressed my ass. I saw a girl dancing right here, clear as day.
Said her name was Mary. Looked exactly like the girl in my dream, but she talked in this really weird accent. Was that even American?
I'm not sure. I couldn't place her accent either.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
This kid, Mary, did she want to hurt you?
아기자기했을 거야.
She could have been malicious, I guess.
You're burning up. That girl do something to you?
다
We should
그렇게
all keep an
준비가
eye on
되는 거야.
Andrew.
I'm okay.
목에 상처나고 열나고 다 좀비가 되고 있는 거야.
Now what?
Seems our only option is
리피아님
the road
안녕하세요.
into town.
You're kidding me.
Got a better idea? Thought not.
It seems everyone turns into zombies. Russian voice acting is pretty bad. Korean translation is fucking horrible. 카페트 있네요, 역시.
Well, that escalated.
러시아계 미국인이에요.
All things are fine in moderation unless... Lord, what fools these mortals be. We sometimes congratulate ourselves on waking from a troubled dream. It may be so the moment after death.
There is no Korean voice acting in this game. Feels bad, man.
On my travels over many years, I've witnessed many things. Seen
Just use Google Translate for Korean.
There's usually some element of truth in each.
불멸자 눈엔 안 보이나 봐요. 아니 피멸자 눈엔 안
These
보이나 봐요.
unfortunate folk seem to be dealing with forces as yet unexplained. I mean, sinister movements in the forest, spirits from the past.
아저씨는 불멸자인가 봐.
Who may be in trouble. Or maybe she simply is trouble.
다 나오는 거
Anyway,
보니까.
where are we?
그래서 아저씨 몇 살이야?
Angela isn't getting much tittle-tattle out of Taylor. No kiss and tell. What about John? The figure of authority, perhaps? Or perhaps he represents something else. And then there's Andrew. Somewhat confused, I think. A bump to the head can do. Let me reassure you. You helped make some decisions that will be valued later on. And some that may turn out to be regrettable. That fellow in the bar, he was less than helpful, more than a little rude, if you ask me. Clearly something disturbing on his mind. Enough. There's something not quite right in Little Hope, and souls may be in peril. Off you go again. See if you can lift the fog. Find the bus driver.
The Radiant hate.
That little girl, she sounded so strange. I could barely understand her.
She sure sounded like she wasn't from anywhere around here.
I'm tempted to say she sounded more like she was from another time than another place.
You're right.
Why can't I enter this house?
You see that?
What
Big
pictures?
ass animal.
I hope so, if not, fuck.
Might get a better view from up there.
You mean this picture? No, I'm just too lazy to sit those pictures. I didn't want to find them. So where are they?
There's something up ahead.
Which way? Can we move it?
Amen to that.
Look at that.
Hey, wait! Stop!
I'm just gonna say it. This is exactly what goes down in horror movies.
What the hell do we do now?
The jump scares in this game.
I'll deal with this. Stay
Never
right here.
scare me. 난 안 가.
Be careful, please.
Be careful, please. I don't follow you.
Hey, Professor! Damn it!
It's just like what happened to us. You think the professor will be okay?
아, 영웅놀이 할 때가
He knew
아닌데.
what he was doing. This is not the time for heroics.
Little harsh. He could be in deep shit.
What is this?
네가 갔어야지. 네가 갔어야지.
Maybe you should have gone with him instead of standing here hoping someone else would step up.
걔가 진짜 개천을 따라왔어야지.
Back up a little. I could say the same to you.
그만해요. 저도
We both had
우리
the
둘 다
chance.
기회가 있었어요. 아, 모델을 챙기는 건
I'm
이제
done
못해
holding
먹겠어.
everyone's hand. John can take care of himself.
You're a real piece of work sometimes, you know that?
I have a bad feeling about this.
So is it dead? 아, dead.
Are you okay?
Lost my bearings.
I couldn't see you through the thick fog.
Did you see the little girl?
I could see you back there.
That's really odd, because I sure couldn't see you.
Your clothes looked different, and your accent was off. You sounded like an actor in some historical play.
It must have been someone else you saw.
I teach you. I know you. I recognized your face.
Whoever you saw, it wasn't me. Now please stop, you're scaring me.
I am all done.
40대인데 저거 번역에서는 서로 반말 까고 있죠.
Anywhere except into the center of town.
Bob decides where we can and can't go? Fuck that. I'm trying another way.
Don't you kids watch horror movies? You never ever split up.
Those movies are dumb. And I'm going this way without you.
Maybe splitting up isn't such a good idea, Taylor.
No way am I going down there.
40대한테 반말 까고 또래한테 존댓말하고 이제 뭐라 그랬어요 방금? 나 어디 간다고? 테일러와 같이 가겠어.
I'm with Taylor.
Seriously? You want to go with her?
For me, this is a bad idea. Very bad.
I'll team up with Taylor. It's not safe for you to be hanging around here on your own.
Two teams are more likely to find a way out, which is what we all want, right?
I guess you're right. If the fog lets you through, and you find help, send them into town to find us. Just you and me, kid.
남자 둘이 뭐 하는
I'm glad
짓이야?
you stuck with me. Pick the winning team.
I wanna be gay.
Hold up. You hear that?
What the fuck? Nice PS 버튼.
Are we okay here?
We're good. That noise was just the old guy from the bar on his bike.
Stupid old drunk. Somewhere around here, there must be an easier way back up to the road. Let's move out.
Yeah, all tutorial characters died because I failed in
Nothing that
all
makes
QT.
sense. I do know there were witch trials in Little Hope around the same time as Salem. Now what?
이 손전등 어디서 난 거야, 근데? How are you able to be back so fast? 설마 웬디고 같은 건 아니라고 해줘.
What kind of place is this?
I hope they are not 웬디고.
Are you okay?
I wonder where the others are right now. Feels like it's my fault we split up in the first place. I feel responsible for everyone here. You are all
They are not
in my
웬디고.
care. How would you handle all this in my position?
아, 이 걱정만 하지
Don't
마세요.
worry so much about what you're doing. You need to look out for all of us.
Jesus. I am looking out for you all. And look at the thanks I get. Just like the rest of them. You're judging me.
아, 단조롭게 말씀하지 마세요.
Jeez, you were droning on so much, I felt like I was back in your lecture hall.
You've never complained about my lectures before.
아, 좀 뛰어봐요.
I'm just trying to help. You need to liven up your style a little. Get with us millennials.
Are you for real? My teaching is just fine.
이게 교수법까지 공격받아. 한국 같으면 절대 상상할 수 없는. Why are they so rude to the professor?
Wait!
혼자 도망가. What the fuck? The middle-aged man runs very
Great job.
fast.
Glad you made it over.
아, 또 이상을 잃으셨네.
You flipped out again. Just like you did on the road.
You can't blame me for that.
체육 강사인가? 체육 교수인가?
Carry on, shall we? This place is our best shot. There must be a radio.
Did he
or a
major
working
in
phone
physical
inside.
education?
Maybe even our driver too. Look around for something we can break the glass with.
In Korea, we can't imagine a student behavior toward the professor.
Give me that. I'll smash the window.
No problem. I can do this.
Okay. If you're sure.
Anyone can do
그거
this.
다트 장인이셨잖아.
Putting a rock through a window
체육
at 10 paces?
체육학
Anyone
교수신가
can
봐.
make the shot.
If you're feeling under pressure, let someone else do it.
I'm not feeling pressure.
Just saying.
Can you stop talking?
교수가 던지고 싶었어.
On strike! We'll make a ball player out of you yet.
Do you think a rookie could make a shot like that?
Looks safe enough.
이제 숨겨왔던 마음을 확인해 볼까?
Piece of cake.
수줍은 마음을 확인해 볼.
You believe that woman really looked like Angela?
Everyone's nerves are shot. John is just dealing with it in his own way.
What are you saying?
His breath smells of booze.
근데 저 빨간 티처럼 생긴 애도 있었어요? 빨간 티 남자처럼 생긴 애도 있었나 아까?
Wonder what closed the school down.
얘가 그 찔려 죽은 애인가?
Even if you make it over, there's no way I'm following.
Goes for both of us. I never did like school. Let's get out of here.
Looks like there's no way through.
다락방이 저렇게
Might have
생겼었어.
made a bad call here.
아, 네 말 듣는 게 아니었어. 커플 브레이크.
I shouldn't have listened to you back there. We'd still all be
커플
together.
깹시다.
No one forced you.
We need to work out what to do now.
We're not done yet. We'll find another way.
저 아줌마는 엄마랑 비슷한 것 같은데 아저씨는 아빠랑 비슷하고. 1690이요? (1617세기) 액센트요? 놀이터는 별로 17세기 것처럼 안 보이는데. Is this a playground of the 17th century? 아, 17세기 수준 봐. 지금은 스마트폰 들고 다니는 거 보니까 그거 같은데요. 지금은 21세기인 것 같고. 폰 들고 다니잖아 지금. 아, 아니구나. 손전등인가? 아, 몰라. You were scared of talking to other kids?
Over there!
Hey,
루시우스. 얼른 나와. 빨리
you should come
나와.
out of there right now.
딱대. 그러게 루시우스 같네.
Same little girl you saw with Andrew before.
루시우스 여자판 같네.
She's dressed different. Don't get too close.
She looks like Lucius.
Get me out of here!
저 루시우스 같아.
Tell me that didn't just happen.
Quiet now. How long we got?
What are you talking about?
Get away, or he will find me.
Come on out, Mary. I know very well you're in there.
Please, no, let me go.
I will release you once I am sure you will not speak of our secret. You'll
childish games tire me.
롤이야?
You will respect me, and you will say nothing.
성직자, 롤이 성직자야? 이건 뭐야?
What is this?
네, 그 악마 꼬맹이.
Do not abandon me here. Please.
Who are you pleading with? Evil clings to you. That is plain to see.
You are mistaken. I am a child. The devil has no time for me. Amy is the one he craves. I have seen it with my own eyes.
I will have the truth one way or another.
성직자가 아니라 왜 이렇게 뱀파이어 같죠? 옷이? He doesn't look like a clergyman, but
Someone tell me what just happened.
a vampire.
The girl with the priest. That's the one I saw with Andrew. There must be a connection between her and the other girl.
아, 서양 게임은 애 때리면 큰일 나죠.
I don't get it.
We have to get away from here. Far away.
Agreed.
Let's go.
와, 17세기에 사진이 있었어.
I'm glad you're here.
Both of us are getting out of here. You'll see.
I didn't know that there were photos in 17th century in America.
Could mean someone's around.
Maybe they can help?
Let's head over. Here, need a hand?
아줌마 죽나? 응, 아니야.
Let me help you. Shit. I'm real sorry.
커플은 깨야지. I wanna be a couple breaker. 입태월. 그 시절의 추억님 안녕하세요. 죽지 않았으면 됐지.
I don't think this takes us out of this shitty town. There's no road.
Wherever it leads, it's wreaking havoc on my shoes.
Must lead somewhere, though.
I'm not so sure. There's barely even a path.
Place must have been a grocery store or something.
Why are there so many items? I don't wanna investigate all of them. 귀찮아. 히랄라님 안녕하세요. 이거 리트로프.
Over here, look at this.
What are you doing?
Help me push this, will you?
Seriously?
There's no other way.
I've got no choice. Come on, I thought you were all muscle.
Usually 모습.
Now what?
Give me a leg up. I'm going for the stairwell.
여자한테 시켜. 저 근육 놔두고 힘쓰는 거 다 여자한테 시켜.
Seriously? You're going in there?
아, 더 좋은 생각 있어?
Well, do you have a better suggestion?
Sure. Don't go into an old, dark, creepy-ass building after the night we've had.
아, 애처럼 굴지 마.
Will you quit being such a baby?
Fuck me.
Be right back. Promise.
BRB.
I need your phone.
What for?
Flashlight. It's dark in there.
Please be quick.
Throw it to me.
아, 내 카톡은 보면 안 돼. 여러분 카톡 다 본다 이제.
I'm in.
Is it safe?
Think so.
아니, 네 안전 물어본 게 아니라 내 폰 안전 물어본 거야. Is my phone safe? 75년. I'm worried about my phone. 다행히 갈림길 아니네요. 문도 안 열려. 다행이에요.
Hello? Anyone there?
있을 리가 없지 않나요? This factory is abandoned and why does it find someone in here? What the fuck is this? QT.
Hello? Who's there?
Hey! Can't get through. This window is all boarded up.
아, 놀랐잖아.
You gave me a shock.
Shit. Sorry. Can I call you a nurse? How is it in there?
아, 여기 무서워.
This place is creeping me out. It's full of old ass useless shit.
Head to the front. I'll meet you there. Can you step on it? We'd like to get out of here sometime.
Sure thing.
아, 빨리 내 폰 돌려줬으면 좋겠는데.
Hold on. I'll be right there. Will you relax? I'm coming. Angela? How the hell?
Sorry, I'm not scared.
The back door is locked. What troubles you? Tell me, what is happening?
Someone will come for me.
아, 정말 놀랐어요.
Self-wife. Who is coming for you?
They're talking about me. There are accusations.
Accusations of what sort?
There's talk that I'm in league with the devil, that I'm guilty of witchcraft.
There's no sense in that.
딸이 엄마한테 지금 뒤집어 씌운 거야?
I cannot rightly say.
Stay where you are.
Fine. Just tell me what's happening. How did I get here? And where the fuck is here?
Hold your tongue. You are privy to the rumors about my wife, Amy?
아, 뭔 소문?
What rumors?
Open the door, Joseph. This instant.
Enough of your foolishness. Tell me precisely what you know.
아, 여자애를 봤어.
I did see a young girl back there.
Tell me about her.
성직자와 같이 있어서 다 꼬바로십시다.
The girl, she was with this priest.
Reverend Carver. The one now beating on our door.
Mary.
Come now, Mary. Mary?
Mary saw me in the woods a day or so back. I was about my daily business, nothing more.
There is more to this.
Mary does not like me chiding her. Perhaps she's spoken out against me. She has a temper.
You suggest the rumors are Mary's doing? She's a troubled child for sure, but this is beyond her.
Joseph, this ends badly if you do not open up. You will be in contempt of our warrant.
What plan do we have?
I'll resolve this. My word on it.
Do not admit them.
Reverend Carver.
들어오세요.
I have here a legally written warrant for the arrest of Amy.
My wife has done nothing wrong.
There is a witness to your wife speaking in.
성직자가 왜 이렇게 젊어 근데?
Who accuses my wife?
Mary.
Why is the priest so
The
young?
word of a child condemns my wife.
You will deliver yourself into the marshal's hands for your own good.
Then I must accompany her. She will not leave my sight.
Such action will not aid your wife's cause. Trust in justice.
Do not fear. I will find a way to resolve this.
Where the hell have you been? You look freaked. What's up? You saw something else, right?
This was different. I think they could see and hear me. It was hard to tell exactly. They seemed really spooked.
You see anything else?
그 성직자가 또 보고 싶다.
The one from the playground. I don't know. It didn't make much sense.
You're kidding me.
No. He was real scared. Like, he believed the devil was in Little Hope.
Holy shit. What in the hell?
여자애가 만악의 근원인 것 같은.
We've really screwed up here.
성직자
Instead of getting
취향이신가요?
out of this awful place, we're right back in the middle of town.
비건 웬디고.
What do you think?
아, 폐허잖아.
I'm not so sure we'll find anything useful in here. It's derelict.
You students are all the same. Doom, gloom, and negativity. Never mind how it looks. All we need is one phone to still good. Something up?
Yeah, there's something kind of familiar about this place.
These small-town police stations all look the same. There's gotta be a phone in here someplace.
폰 안 되는데 그냥 유선 전화는 될 수도 있나? 아 그래요?
There's gotta be something.
From when did they start American history?
We have a winner. Found a phone.
This could be our way out. Mine's dead.
Shit! Whoa! Hey! Take it easy.
타케이티 아씨.
I'm thinking I know what's wrong.
Please do share.
You hated it so
There's no
much.
cable plugged in. There's got to be a cable here someplace.
You've never seen an orange telephone. 구마녀감.
Real nice.
와 100년 동안 했다고? 마녀 사냥을? Witch hunt for 100 years. 미국 맞는데? 미국에서도 마녀 사냥했나? 아 유럽 사람들이 간 거니까 했나봐요. 미국에서도.
What is that?
Did witch hunts happen in America too? 뭐 아까 안 됐잖아. 받는 거는 되나 봐요. 거는 건 안 되는데. 아 내가 받을게. 이런 건 받아야지.
I can do this.
Be careful.
아 또 저는
Don't stress it.
거는 건 안 되는데 받는 거면 되나 봐요.
What can you hear?
A woman. She sounds real upset.
Talk to her.
Only in a few
Try to
areas
get some details, her
in the
location,
eastern
anything
side.
we can use to find her.
요금 새끼. 아 이름이 어떻게 되세요?
Can I ask, what's your name?
As I walked, a man appeared at my front. I reached out in fear. I had not seen him approach. This man I had never seen before.
아 뭐가 어떻게 돌아가는 거야?
Help me out here. What the hell is going on with you? Okay. Stay cool. Can you at least tell me where you are?
You are not my husband. You have no authority over me.
Get off of me!
제가 성직자였나 봐. 제가 성직자여갖고 자꾸 팔 잡나 봐요. 저 눈썹징 또 있네. 눈썹징은 저 때도 눈썹징이었네.
Come here, girl. I would speak with you. We cannot talk of our secret. Eternal damnation awaits if you do. We have an understanding, do we not?
No evil word shall leave my lips.
Should you breathe a word, or the edge of a word about the other things, then I will come to you in the black of some
진짜 패도야?
and bring a reckoning that will shudder you.
Now, Reverend, let us begin. Enough time has gone begging. Go be with your kin.
동양인 아저씨 왜 여자 옷 입고 있어?
I beseech this court, and good Judge Wyman, do not be fooled by the protestations of the accused.
Is he a
The devil is the
pedophilia?
master of deceit. All his servants feign innocence. They can do little else.
I solemnly swear before God, I am innocent of all accusations against me.
Hush now, Amy.
What the hell should we do?
일단 지켜봅시다.
Stay quiet.
Just let this play out. See what happens.
I mean no offence, Reverend Carver. I do not believe any of my neighbours. Those who know me best will speak out against me. They know who I am. That I side with the righteous.
I will not be caught in the web of your deception. The devil hides himself where he is least expected.
My wife is no devil's plaything, Reverend. I beg the court's forgiveness, but I stand by my statement. My wife Amy is innocent.
I respectfully ask this good court to pay no mind to the words of a man whose very home is foul with the stench of brimstone.
가만히 있으면 누구한테 가?
I swear before this court and all present.
랜덤으로
I know nothing
정해지는
of
거.
witchcraft.
Another falsehood.
The supposed evidence against me is little more than spiteful imaginings.
If there be darkness here among us, I will shine.
No!
Mary?
Mary, my sister, what ails you?
What have you done to this child? You have bound an innocent girl into a pact with the devil himself. The poor creature seems possessed. No doubt you're doing.
It's not true, Reverend.
I don't
Why did you turn
remember.
against me so?
We will see the truth of it. Amy, lay your hands on Mary. Let us see what occurs. If I am correct, your touch will release her from this affliction.
짜고
It must be
연기하는
so,
건가요?
if you were the one who bewitched her.
Is the girl acting? 아무 말도 안 해야지. 홍직자가 나 같으니까. 홍직자가 나 같으니까 가만히 있어야겠어요. 왜 카우보이가 나와?
They are here among us. They are here among us.
What an actress.
What more proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope?
What the
Take
fuck is
heed and pray.
the awkward
The devil is
act?
here in this very room. Protect yourselves. Seek out the Lord.
She deserves an Oscar.
What the hell was that shit? Was that for real?
Felt pretty damn real to me.
Seriously? Didn't the witch trials happen centuries ago?
Most of them over 300 years ago.
Then how come we just saw one?
Like I say, I have no good explanation. That little girl who had some kind of seizure. What do you think was going on there?
아까 걔야.
I know that little girl. She's the one me and Angela saw back in the woods.
Accusations were often malicious, made by someone with a grudge. Or by meddling liars, like that little girl, who took perverse pleasure in poisoning their own communities.
걘 그냥 꼬마야.
Come on. She's just some little kid. who most likely doesn't get how big a deal the whole thing is.
She knows exactly how serious it is.
Either way, the woman on trial, Angela 2.0, she seemed like she saw us. And so did some of the others. A little kid just seeing us appear out of nowhere could easily believe that was witchcraft, especially back then.
Dream up all the excuses you want for that little kid. I don't trust her one little bit.
We can't explain how we happened to see each other. How do you expect some little girl from 300 years ago to wrap her head around it?
The woman we just saw condemned, I saw her back at the intersection.
아, 남편이 교수님과 닮았는데 말을 안 해야겠어요.
She was in deep shit. And she knew it.
It's tough to watch.
성직자가 자기 닮았다는 말은 절대 안 해.
Come on, let's go.
He never says the priest who looks like him.
Hey Taylor, we're in here.
Looks like Andrew.
Can't open the damn doors.
We can't
He never says that.
They must be locked. Let's all try to force the handle. In 3, 2, 1.
아, 연타해야 돼?
Let's try again. Put everything you've got into it.
답정 나온가요?
Taylor.
Hey, Professor.
Find anything that could get us out of here?
Nah, big fat nothing back there.
Just a pile of junk.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Under the circumstances.
You know about the trial?
What trial? What's he talking about?
아, 진지 빨고 아제라의 부실을 봤어요.
She was accused of being involved in witchcraft.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
I was going to tell you, but my head was still a little messed up from what we saw.
Garbage. Don't make weak excuses.
What happened to the woman accused? Angela's lookalike.
She stood trial and was condemned for witchcraft.
We need to know what that woman is facing. What's gonna happen to her next?
I like the idea, but how would we even begin to find that out?
We've already been down those paths. Maybe the answer lies down the one path we haven't taken yet.
What the hell?
You like and dislike Angela, sick, cute.
You must think I've lost my mind.
아, 전부 어떤 수상한 일에 연관되어 있는 거면
Trying
어쩌죠?
to help this woman is all part of some crazy plan. Like exactly what they want us to do. We don't have any idea what's really going on here.
This fog is getting worse.
Why would her bus be diverted this way?
Makes no sense. No surprise there.
Around this time is
Maybe
when
the fog was the reason
character
for the
will be
diversion. We were never meant to
able
make it
to
out
die.
again.
이 커플부터 죽입시다.
Can't see for shit.
The couple will die.
Water looks black. I don't want to go anywhere near it.
다리 건너는 큐티 나올 것 같다.
Okay. Who's first up?
Professor?
I didn't like
Tell us
her.
you're in charge. So,
미스터장님 안녕하세요. 아 일단 모든 선택지들을 확인해보죠.
Check all our other options first.
Right. Thought so.
Come on.
Gore is not horror.
I want off this bridge as fast as possible. But not that fast.
Gore is just
Someone has to
gore.
go first.
You lead. I'll be right behind you.
아까는 네가 제일 늦게 죽었으니까 이번엔 네가 제일 빨리 죽어봐. 예. 아 커플부터 죽이려고 했네. 커플만 살게 생겼네.
My God! What do we do?
We can't stay here.
In this year of our Lord, 1692, we are here present to bear witness to a just execution. No! Amy is declared guilty of consorting with the devil, and is to be drowned as a witch and sorceress. Let us pray in silence for her soul.
I've done no wrong. I am no witch. I do not deserve death. I beg you.
What's going on? Why do you look like Angela?
Your words have little meaning to me, but I beg you. Help me.
The devil is in the wind, seeking to help his own. He would release her from the chains. Isaac, let us conclude our business here swiftly. The will of the court must be imposed before it's too late. The devil fortifies her. You must bind her tightly.
아이작. 구속은 아이작이 당해야 되는데.
You cannot do this.
Isaac.
I am innocent.
화영 아니야? 그냥 물에 던져넣는 거야?
Master, lest he come for us all.
Little Hope is already lost, shrouded in evil. But not as you claim from witchcraft or outside demons. We are poison from within.
You will not save yourself with riddles.
There is no riddle.
It's Isaac.
The devil takes
the-
many forms. You know that better than any. In Little Hope,
must
he has
be
hid himself under
bound.
a shroud of innocence, taken the form of a child by his
Like him.
accuser.
The Binding of
While
Isaac.
Mary still draws breath, Little Hope remains beyond salvation. Realize your evil reverence. Be your very fate.
Isaac.
왜 불이 아니라 물로 죽이네요? 마녀사냥인데. She wasn't burnt. I thought she would die burnt, but she died in the water.
What did you see? Tell me.
I don't know how to tell you what I just saw.
야, 네 부신이 익사했어.
Your double was pushed into the river in chains. She
아,
drowned.
호감도 떨어지네. 근데 접식물에 코 박고 죽는다는 게 저런 느낌인가? 되게 얕네. 물이 되게 얕은 것 같은데.
All right, I'll go first. Okay, you two, get on down here.
The river doesn't look so deep. 밴디고.
What is that thing?
Get away from it!
는 아니군요.
Run!
Get the hell out of there!
Look out! Shit!
Don't leave me behind!
Hey! Give me a hand here!
Hold on, hold on.
아, 둘중 한 명만 구하면 불쌍하니까 아무도 안 구하겠습니다.
Help us out here!
아, 이게 아까 거기 나왔던 거. Why is it so dirty?
Angela, no! No way!
뭐야, 쟤 왜 살았어? 저 교수는 어떻게 올라온 거야?
We need to get out of here right now.
뭐 어떻게 올라온 거야? How could the professor climb not?
Well, your group seems to have suffered a loss. That was terrible, but avoidable. You know that. You're aware of the expression, a fate worse than
아,
death.
커플부터 깨려고 그랬는데 커플 살았어.
Never mind. Let's focus
He
on
just
the future,
teleported.
on those still present. Given the way in which the stakes have been elevated, some kind of weapon might be useful about now. Don't you think? You really should have explored more thoroughly, you know. Too late
So
now.
do I have to save Angela for?
The boys have some interesting theories. Maybe you're choosing to believe Daniel's theory.
For all survivors?
Dead. My dream was lengthened after life. Oh, then began the tempest to my soul. I passed, methought, the melancholy flood with that sour ferryman, which poets write of, unto the kingdom of perpetual night. It's possible, I suppose.
So where
Maybe
is the bus driver?
can shed some light.
저 까먹고 있었어, 있는 거.
This must be very confusing for you right now. Doppelgangers,
I
witches,
forgot.
ghosts, death, and demons.
I forgot him.
What could possibly tie all of these souls together?
네, 버스 기사 있었죠. 근데 잊고 있었어.
I have been granted permission to give you a single hint.
아, 필요 없어.
Tempted? You're going it alone. Brave. Independent.
드리겠습니다. 필요 없어.
Possibly foolish. We'll learn soon enough.
힌트 드리겠습니다. 필요
Go
없어.
on then. As terrifying as it might be, you should get back to it.
Yeah, that's correct.
Wait!
Don't worry, that's correct.
What the fuck? I mean, what did that thing do to her?
I think it drowned Angela. Dragged her under the water.
Fuck. You could have gone for her first. Why didn't you?
내가 뭘 잘못했는데?
Hey, that was an impossible call I had to make. You saying I did something wrong?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not blaming you for anything.
교수 어떻게 올라온 건지 못 봤는데. 아까 보신 분 계세요?
Till Taylor and Daniel get to
아 이제 너와 나만 남았어. 숨겨왔던 나의. So they became gay.
Let's just get out of here.
The professor likes Andrew. Is he 18? He doesn't look like an 18-year-old boy. You said it, Andrew is 18. 얘 죽은 거야? Actor is 29. 와 49년생이었어 누나가. 엄마는 31년생이야. 와 20년대생이야 아빠. The father was born in 20. In the age of 20. I don't like fixed camera. Oh yeah, I can rotate in every direction. It's not fixed. Another Wendigo.
Let's stay away from that bridge. Pretty sure Daniel and Taylor would be thinking the same thing.
아니 이거 family reunion.
Out of sight, quick!
What a peaceful cutie. This is the most peaceful cutie ever.
Best to keep out of his way, I reckon.
That woman's final words keep buzzing in my head. To end what's happening in Little Hope, the little girl has to be stopped.
Was she talking about
Early
stopping more
speedrun.
witchcraft accusations or something
House of
else?
Ashes 2
I couldn't
floor.
tell.
Come on, let's go.
Really speedrun all over the game of this series.
Can't believe Angela's gone. I mean, what the fuck?
저 어떻게 알아 죽은지?
Tough for sure, but
How do they
tougher
know
on you.
that Angela is dead? 아젤라 싫어한 줄
Torn
알았는데.
up over Angela. Seems like you mostly hated her.
I understand you're upset about Angela, which is why I'm gonna overlook that.
삼각관계였어?
What's that noise?
So
Didn't hear anything.
did they make a love triangle with Angela?
I don't like this. I want to go another way.
Don't think there is another way.
Oh, they already know. 엄마가 취향인가 봐. Make a love triangle with
Not a place I want to revisit.
a woman at the age of his mother.
Hey, over here. You gotta check this out.
That thing could still be around here. In the water.
No, we left that thing way behind. We must have. Oh, shit.
You're going first, right?
You weigh half what I do. Better if you lead.
I'm not crossing this crapped out bridge. No way.
To find the others we gotta cross. We got no
Love
choice.
with the sibling
Fine.
and love with the
I'm heading across. You can
mother.
follow me.
Which is
The bridge
better?
is still standing.
Okay then. What the hell is that? You see this?
Let's get out of here. Daniel!
Get your hands off us!
Quiet. I beg you.
Mary? Mary? Mary! I am over this way!
Mary. The fountain of all evil is here.
제가 악마라고?
That little kid is the evil here? I don't get it.
My beloved Amy proclaimed it so with her dying testimony. If this evil is to end, Mary must be stopped.
Who in the hell are you? Why do you look just like John?
I have no answers for you. Perhaps I'm already under a witch's spell.
There it lies. I found it. How did you come by this? Fashioned with my own hand. I take it to protect you. Suspicion and betrayal walk side by side in Little Oak. No one is safe. Please, Tabitha, let me keep here.
쟤는 무슨 역할이죠? 저 떡대는? 저 떡대 역할 뭐였지?
Nothing. No working phone anywhere.
Okay, so it looks like we really are trapped here.
Still no sign of him?
Nope. Not yet.
I just hope they're both okay.
저 아내 죽인 원수랑 지금
Wonder where he's at.
숨겨왔던 마음 확인하고 있네요. 루시우스. The girl
She wants
Lucius.
us to go after her.
Two girls we've seen.
옷도 비슷해. 그러고 보니까.
One is from the past.
그리고 둘 다 악마야.
This one is from here and now.
Maybe the girl we're seeing here is somehow a mirror image of the girl from
루시우스에서
the
나왔나
17th
진짜.
century.
Don't you want to wait for Daniel?
옷도 비슷해.
If they were coming this way, they'd be here by now. Stay loose. Who knows what's up ahead? Hey! There's something blocking the door. Give me a hand, will ya? This place is a museum of some kind.
Is she in there?
Relax.
So do I have to
This doesn't feel
investigate all the buildings in this village?
Why is this kid out here on her own? It's strange. Maybe she's linked to Mary somehow?
Gotta be.
아, $8
How and why,
비싸.
I'm not sure of yet.
It's too expensive. 한 명 호구 장사하는 건가? 여기 별로 사람들이 안 올 것 같으니까. Thanks for being locked. I hope all the doors want to open. I can just read the building.
Hey, take a look at this.
교수한테 헤이라 그래.
I've seen this before.
Where?
On the road outside that shitty little bar we stopped at. Angela and me saw it laying there, picked it up. Right before that kid Mary scared us for the first time.
Interesting.
이거 가짜일 수도 있어요.
That thing really 300 and some years old? Everything around here is fake, made up. I mean, maybe that is too.
야 교수야
Let's
일로
take
와.
a proper look.
What the hell, Professor?
There are many, many stories about how spirits can attach themselves to objects.
Sure, in movies. Take it easy, will you?
What if Mary's spirit is somehow attached to this thing? We burn it, and this could all end right here.
아 한번 해봅시다.
Okay,
내가 성직자라는 건 말 안 할
I'm
거야.
with you. Let's do this.
아 저거 잡고 있는데 잡고 있는데 불을 붙여.
Think that worked?
I gotta say, I'm not so sure.
여기 또 아 연기하는 거 그린 건가? 창문 같은데 이거.
We can get out this way. Where'd that little girl get to? She let us in here and then disappeared.
Maybe that was her plan all along. Lead us to the puppet. Job done.
I'm not sure about that.
Almost out of juice. No signal out here anymore.
You are surprised the full building didn't burn down.
Where the hell are the others?
Probably as lost as
They're in
us.
the tutorial.
You think they're looking for us?
The whole
Professor was
building,
real
the
keen to get
whole
into
house
town. More likely he's looking for more booze.
was burnt, but the museum. Stay safe. Oh, what a mansion!
All right. $10 says no one's home.
I'm not touching that.
Amen.
Still, first place we've seen in a while.
Find a way in?
Like you found a way into that store? You a burglar in your spare time?
It's 11
No.
p.m. here.
But I was in a past life. Not getting through this way.
No, this is a casual playthrough. Thanks for locking all doors. Yeah, I've played Man of Medan. How can I get in there?
Hey, Taylor, check this out.
Check what out?
Don't think anyone's visited for a long time. Oh, yeah. And that's $10 you owe me.
Don't owe you squat. I never took the bet.
Fair enough. It's loose. I can jimmy this open, no problem. We could have a big powwow about who goes in first. But we both know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Sure thing. Whoa, what the? What? That's... Oh.
Easy now, tough guy. Don't beat up the scary doll.
Funny. Get your ass in here.
달걀 귀신. You got scared?
Come on, this way. These things look so real.
What is this place?
Freaking me out. What's up?
I just saw something.
It makes me more sleepy. The kind of
Where the hell are you going?
scare.
Sure this is a good move?
Nope.
So this is the museum. Is Taylor her first name? I thought it's her family name, but
That you? Taylor?
it's her first name.
Taylor?
It sounds like a boy's name.
Taylor! You okay? What's going on? Come on.
Is he Joshi in Until Dawn? Taylor can be of masculine and feminine name.
What happened? I heard voices.
I saw my fucking self looking back at me, dressed all weird, speaking funny. I mean, what the fuck?
혼자 돌아다니니까 그렇지.
Well, you go walking around on your own like that and shit happens.
Fuck off, Daniel. I thought you had my back. This is so fucked up. This woman, the one who looked like me, they just dragged her out like some kind of criminal. I mean, shit. Let's get out of here.
I hear that. You smell that? Something was burned here not long ago.
왜 이렇게 얇아 성경이? 성경. That Holy Bible looks like a Satanic Bible. 몰수 영장을 잘못 봐서 물수 영장으로 봤어. 몰수 영장을. 저 졸린가 봐요. 몰수 영장을 물수 영장으로 봤어.
Found a knife.
Maybe it was a knife once, when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Think we should bring it along?
드립 이해를 못하겠어. 왜 공룡이 왜 나와?
Take it.
Why?
It's obvious, dummy. Self-defense.
아, 그래 내가 갖고 있을게.
Okay. Small price to pay to make you feel better. I got it.
그냥 저렇게 꽂으면은 다치지 않나? Oh, what the fuck?
Come on, this way out.
Oh, hello. Are things becoming any clearer for you? Anyway, now that a child's toy has been burnt, everybody will be fine. Right? Now, at last, someone has a weapon. That might prove useful. Let me help you out. Give you one little hint. No hint.
I don't need any.
Perhaps you think you can piece things together yourself. The stakes are much greater than life and death. I hope you know what you're doing. I'll leave you now with some wise words from a great Irish playwright I once met in Paris, I believe. Never judge anyone shortly. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. She's just a child. Let's speak again later.
Looks like we've lucked out here. Back on the road. The professor and the others can't be far.
Hope you're right. We've been shit out of luck so far tonight. The woman who looks like me, what did she do to be taken like that?
I admit it's not a great sign. But you gotta forget about it. Move on.
What I saw back there was unreal.
I get that, but...
But shit, this whole night has been messed up since we crashed. Sorry things are so shitty between us.
That's not all down to you.
The game gets more action-oriented.
We've been yanking each other's chains all night. I just pulled a little harder.
That means many cuties.
Where the hell is that coming from?
I don't know. Get over here! This is impossible. I know those markings. This is my old tire swing. Look, here, see?
Hey, it's okay, it's okay.
It's not okay, you don't get it. See these stars? I painted them onto this tire with my dad when I was 10 years old.
You sure?
Hell yes, I'm sure this is my tire swing. How come it's out here?
Can't be. Just looks the same. It's just a coincidence.
아, 넌 정말 멍청하구나.
You're a real dumbass sometimes, you know that? This is no coincidence. This fucked up place is messing with me.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. We're getting through this, okay? Together.
Another Wendigo.
This is not my doing. You must help me. I beg you. Please help me before it is too late.
Hush now. Only the Almighty can forgive your sin. That is your only hope of salvation.
Listen to me. I have committed no sin. The puppet I am condemned for is a child's plaything. Nothing more. I
You'll
swear
not
it.
swear me. The sickness you brought into our midst must be purged. To free all of us and you from evil, you must burn.
I beg you, stop. Do not do this. No, please, stop. Stop.
Pray, Lord, for you to take the soul of this
You
our
prepare
sister
for
Tabitha, who
terror
has been led
to
astray by the
forgive.
devil, and do with it as you will.
Why the priest kill them all?
The woman we just saw, it was me. That means I'm next.
It's a weird coincidence is all.
Easy for you to blow off. I'm the one who could be next.
Let's keep on going to the church. That's likely where the rest are.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Feels like we're being followed.
We are being followed.
Hey! Get the fuck out of here!
Back the fuck off, will you? Oh crap, what the fuck is that?
What do you prefer between running away, and hiding?
We gotta go, come on!
I wanna see no survivor ending. But why is she saved? Even if I fail OQT for 꼬마그마님 안녕하세요. 도망은 혼자 가는 거야. 아, 왜 자꾸 살려줘?
My bad.
I think she's immortal in this part.
Keep moving, go!
Yes, she is.
You hear that? What's that? Taylor.
Plot armor.
Taylor! Is that you back there? Get to the church! Run!
This ending looks so slow.
Hey!
One of those fucking things is after
Get
us!
inside! Go! Come on, move it!
And they run away so fast.
Get inside!
What the hell are you doing?
Get in here.
안 들어왔는데 아저씨 지들끼리만.
Look for ways in and out of here. Close them all off. Shit! Come on, we need a barricade here. Come on.
Hey!
How much time is left for the ending?
Why the hell is that old fool still out there?
아, 미쳤어요. 문 안 열어줄
The old
거예요.
guy's
그러니까.
lost it big time. Good thing he's outside.
I know you're inside.
What in God's name is he up to? He's gonna lead that thing straight to us.
He doesn't get how much trouble we're in here.
What the hell is going on in there?
You need to get away from here. Go before it's too late.
Get the hell out of here.
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in.
아 미안 못 들여보네.
I'm real sorry, but I can't open this door.
Shutting people out don't help. And believe me, I know.
Around 1 hour 30 minutes.
I'm telling you, you should get out of here. At least save your own ass. Holy shit, there it is! Run, you stupid old bastard! That thing's out there! Haul ass! You need to move now!
Wake the fuck up! See what's really going on!
That thing's out there. It's toying with us.
Doesn't feel right. Shutting that old guy out there.
It was that or risk all of us getting killed. I made the right call.
안 들여고 내줘놓고서 이제 와서 삐.
Professor? Andrew! It's me. I'm next. The priest, reverend, whatever, made accusations against my double. Sounded serious.
Another trial?
Not this time. It sure looked like it was heading that way.
And the girl? Mary?
Yeah. She was there all right.
Sounds
You
like
should
burning
take
that weird
around
doll
30
didn't do the
minutes.
job.
1 hour.
We secure in here? You find any other ways in?
Sorry, Professor, I didn't check.
Still can't believe what's happened to Angela. Not losing another student.
That thing is still out there. Look over there.
We have to follow her. Whoever she is, she's tied up in everything that's happening.
It's better than Men
What
of
if you're right?
Medan.
What then?
If we can stop her, it could prevent any more harm happening to our doubles.
Okay. Guard the door in case that thing comes back.
Hey, kid? You out here?
It pains me to say these words, but your punishment today will protect us all. Keep our town safe.
Can you spare him? I beg you.
This is hard for you, child. But one day you will understand, and you will thank me.
Go from this place, Mary. Your pleas cannot reach him. My fate is not a memory you should carry.
Who will be my keeper if you are gone?
Judge Wyman has instructed Abraham. He will be your keeper. A decision not all are in agreement with.
Was it her brother? I thought it was her father.
Yours is today.
No! No!
Look, child. See who you would have me spare. See he is no longer of this earth. Only the damned and the devil can resist in this way.
Привет.
He was right here. I was holding him. He was right there. Nothing I could do.
클럽에 온 걸 환영해.
The I've Seen Myself Get Killed Club would like to welcome its newest member. Say hi to Daniel, everyone.
Seriously? That's some real cold-blooded shit, Taylor.
Guess you don't have what it takes to be one of the Dead Doubles Club.
Now we know the pattern. Angela was killed after seeing her double executed. Taylor had a narrow escape from that thing. You see your double get it? And you're next.
그게.
That's real reassuring. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks for the
Isn't it better
translation,
to know
bro.
what's gonna happen to you?
There it is! That's what's been after us!
We can't let it trap us up here.
What do we do now? With that thing outside?
Quiet.
Is it the Taylor's Wendigo?
It's out there. Listen.
It's out there for now. What if it decides to come in after us?
Maybe we're okay if we stay inside the church.
Because
it's holy ground. A church? Maybe it can't come in.
Really? It's a fucking vampire now?
I'm just saying, this is a solid building.
He's right. We're safer in here. We're staying put.
날 노리고 있어.
That thing is hunting me just like before. It wants me. You don't get what we're dealing with. That thing out there is something fucking else. We gotta get away from it. Right?
She's right. We need to split.
We stay here and it's snack time for that thing.
Whatever we do, we stick together. Remember what happened to Angela?
Okay. Let's do this. We're going out the back.
Amen to that.
What the
She
hell
shouldn't curse in the church.
is that?
Another good reason to split. Let's go!
Maybe those things have gone?
Looks clear. Stay close.
Get out of sight! Hide!
아이님 안녕하세요. 아 무기 여기서 쓰는구나. Useless knife.
Come on, motherfucker!
Did he use his knife? Why is the couple saved?
Where are you? Taylor, come on! Talk to us!
이나님 안녕하세요. 어쩌죠?
What do we do?
이거 맨 오브 메단이랬어. 리트로프라는 게임이에요. 선택지 고르고 영상 보면서 선택지 고르는 게임. I'll have another chance to kill Daniel.
Taylor.
Is that you? I can't see you.
But why Wendigos? Why do Wendigos kill themselves? Kill themselves?
Taylor. This thing just...
After my stream,
Later.
I watch your... I watch your on floor. Well, all survivors ending.
Where's Taylor? Where's Taylor?
Taylor, she didn't make it.
What do you mean, she didn't make it? Tell me what the fuck happened to Taylor, now!
Taylor's gone, Daniel. She's dead. You don't know that.
I
for
wanna
sure.
watch all survivor ending.
One of those things could be close by. I don't give a fat fuck. We're going
But I
Back to
don't
help
understand.
Taylor. She might need help.
Play this game.
She's gone.
For
Can't
the
help her
ending.
anymore.
From the beginning.
I can't believe Taylor's gone. What the fuck?
We should rest here for a while. We're off-road and we're out of sight. Nothing's tracking us.
Sure. Just a break, though. You asleep? That's impressive.
I wish. No way I could get any shut-eye after what went down tonight. Would love to, though. I'm beat. Any ideas how we're getting out of here?
Fog has us surrounded. There's no way through.
We can't just do nothing.
We need to figure out where the fog is coming from. I think the kid, Mary, is the key to finding a way through it.
Getting to Mary, stopping her might help, sure, okay, but what about the other kid? The one that keeps running from us?
Mary and her are connected somehow, I'm sure of it. Maybe the other girl is trying to lead us somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe to a place we can stop all this.
Everything feels out of control. I don't think there's anything we can do at this point.
Mary's the key to everything that's happened. The trials, the executions.
Sure, but how are we supposed to stop her? Not even sure she's real.
Too late for us to do anything now. We've had it. This is over.
Mary may look like a kid, but she's the embodiment of evil. We have to stop her.
It's not that simple. And like you said, she's just a kid. We can't...
Listen to me. We see her again. We do whatever is necessary. Okay. Timeout is up. We can't stay here any longer.
Wait, this place is safe, though. Is leaving such a smart idea?
We won't find Mary sitting on her asses. We need to go out and look for her.
Not sure hunting Mary down is a great move, but I guess we should stick together.
It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. Not by angels or by demons. Heaven or hell. Perhaps you've started to realize something. But everything and everyone may not be quite what they appear to be. 3 executions, 3 tormented beings, and 2 lost souls. Any thoughts on what might be around the corner, hidden by the fog? Something wicked this way comes.
The boys live longer than the girls. Sixth game. Anti-feminist game.
This may sound crazy, but what if saving our doubles from execution is how we save ourselves? Fireflies. That's what's causing the glow. Looks kind of beautiful, don't you think?
Kind of weird looking.
No, this cannot be. My own eyes deceive me. My apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her, by the part she has played in these trials.
Those trials trouble us all.
There is more to this. I saw her smile as her own sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Too late. With her brother and sister gone, Mary now lives under my roof.
Your charity places you in grave danger.
What do you advise?
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. I implore you.
I am torn. Mary seems full of
Keep your
remorse.
suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Very well. If the court will listen, I will speak.
So the priest isn't Andrew. This guy is Andrew.
I am bewitched.
You're not bewitched.
How else can your presence be explained?
I can't explain this, but you're not.
She has conjured you to defend her. To press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me.
I'm not a demon. But we do look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird.
What do you want from me?
I want to know what you're going to say to the court. About Mary.
I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
I know how this must look, but you have to speak out. Tell everyone what the girl did, like your friend is telling you to.
The devil has sent you to tempt me. I must not succumb. Little hope is no longer the town I knew. Strange and disturbing events have become commonplace. You, whatever you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary may save my friend, but it does not sit easily with me that in doing so I condemn a child.
성직자가 악당이.
Putting it all on a kid isn't right. The priest is the one driving this whole thing.
That's way off. We gotta stop the kid. No other way to do this.
Reverend Carver is a man guided by God. No one can doubt that.
Bad move there, man. Standing up for the kid is probably gonna do us all in.
I hope you're wrong. For all our sakes.
What happened? You get a chance to confront Mary?
No. We never even saw her.
Fuck. Let's check that out. It'll get us out of these damn woods, and we can talk on the way. Not sure I want the answer. But what did you two see back there?
We met up with Andrew's double, Abraham. He was thinking about testifying against Mary, but good boy Andrew talked him out of it.
Oh, fuck me.
I made the right call. I have no doubts.
Whatever we saw back there, or thought we saw, we're still in grave danger.
There's gotta be a way of stopping the girl. We might have already missed a chance to change things.
I didn't know.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is. A liar and a faker. Put her in the dock for a change. Why didn't you take it?
But I don't want to play.
Stopping Mary will help us out. It's just a theory. Another theory was setting fire to a doll would get rid of Mary. And how did that work out?
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
Come on, let's take a look.
At the regular price.
No way in, like the rest of this fucking town.
Does anything in this game make you feel uncomfortable?
Check this out.
Hey! They're coming. You can't keep running. I'll make sure they'll find you.
That guy's a menace.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Come on, inside.
Well, no one's been here for a long time.
Now is my time to speak before the judge. I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received. The devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception.
Why is
Unless
the
you forget,
judge?
You condemned Joseph
Is
to
it-
death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious.
Why is
thoughts
he
as
no
his wife.
easier?
For this, the court thanks Reverend
This is
Carver, who
hilarious.
faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
It is only my duty, Judge.
However, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Whiteman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Are you kidding me?
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil.
What the fuck?
Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding covered in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see, he is not fit for such a task. And I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child. If the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then. Abraham!
What am I to do? Some would have me speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
This is tough. I get that. Would be for anyone. Mary, is just a kid.
Tell the court what you have come here to say. Speak up, boy. Out with it!
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm not
Little
here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary is tormented. The apparitions she has seen, they have plagued her, stolen her innocence. Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be certain. Myself least of all. Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack the ability to see the truth.
I beg forgiveness. I would never suggest such a thing.
My time is not for wasting. You and the priest have irked me enough for one day.
I have more to say.
I have already given you enough time. Furthermore, Mary is to be placed into the care of Reverend Carver. Now stand down.
Tell me everything. Did you see Andrew's double again?
He told the judge that Mary did nothing wrong, like she's the victim here.
Oh, that's bad. Very, very bad. Shit! Okay, so now what?
I'm not sure I did the right thing. I guess at least we know we can influence the outcome. That's gotta be good, right?
You agree with him?
It went down just like he said. What the fuck?
We can't stay. Let's get out of here.
Look at those outfits. This place shut down way, way back. Get over here. You gotta see this. This is too fucking weird. This is too much. Way too fucking much. First, a load of weirdo witch killers from ancient history look just like us. Now, we got the creepy Family of the Year winners who also look just like us. What the actual fuck?
What does it mean, though? Do you think they died like the other lookalikes?
No clue. Who knows what happened to them? Maybe we're all stuck in the same nightmare. You really want a souvenir? From this night? From this place?
All I know, I'm keeping hold of this. What you said about all this being a nightmare. You mean that?
That's my nightmare. Why are you
Nice
guys
quiz, freaky animation.
Any of us could say the same thing.
I don't know what's real here. Are you the real Andrew?
Oh, come on.
Beta error. Game has crashed. Why can't I skip this animation? Detroit Become Human always crashes after more than 2 hours of playing.
Get over here. You gotta see this. This is too fucking weird. This is too much. Way too fucking much. First, a load of weirdo from ancient history look just like us. Now we got the creepy Family of the Year winners who also look just like us. What the actual fuck?
What does it mean, though?
The windowed mode
Do you think they died
caused
like
the
the other
crash.
lookalikes?
No clue. Who knows what happened to them? Maybe we're all stuck in the same nightmare. You really want a souvenir? From this night? From this place?
All I know, I'm keeping hold of this. What you said about all this being a nightmare.
I hate playing a game
that?
in full
It's my
screen mode.
nightmare. Why are you guys all in it?
Any of us could say the same thing.
I don't know what's real here. Are you the real Andrew?
Oh, come on. So wait. Who are those people in the photograph?
Maybe time is fucked up here. Like, that really is us.
Yeah, so
You
do
hear
I.
that? Right below us.
I hate
We need to find
full
a way out of
screen
here.
mode.
Now.
Especially when I'm streaming.
That's heavy. Andrew,
I
get your ass
can't
over here
read
and help
the
me out.
chat in full screen mode.
What's up?
You take that side, I'll take this side. Push together, right? Good. Now, push!
Whoa! Oh, shit! Ah!
Hey!
John loves
you okay down
Andrew.
there?
딜. Oh no.
It's over. He's gone.
And only you and I left. So we can become gay.
That thing looks to have gone, but it could come back any time. We have to keep moving.
네.
That's real hatred. Wonder what the guy did. In the fog there. See that?
Stay on your toes. Anything could happen.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph. You must die today. Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve Satan.
Damn me if you must. You're not fit. Speaking of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no one is safe.
Joseph, do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our town is infected with madness. Roy, about 6 servants.
We have to stop this.
Get away!
You give me that! Look! See how this poor child is tormented. Joseph still clutches her with the devil's hand. More stones! The devil must be crushed from within him. Do not flinch. The fate of Little Hope rests in your hands.
We're screwed. There is no way out from this nightmare.
We don't have a lot of time.
Look, John, get away from it!
I'm done running! Time for payback for Taylor and Daniel!
Are you crazy? We gotta move!
And we already payback for Angel.
I'm ready!
I think it's locked.
너목자리만요. 도와줘.
Andrew, I need you here.
I can't do this on my own. You gotta come with me.
Don't move.
Is it gone?
I don't see it anymore. We need to figure a way out of here before that thing finds a way in.
Place looks like it burned down. Something here isn't right.
Who is she? House of Ash Purvey. She's the main protagonist. 무미님 안녕하세요.
What's that noise?
My guess is the girl. We need to find her. She's in here.
What do you think you're doing?
It's okay. Trust me.
Don't be fooled by her, Andrew.
He knows I was about to confess all to the judge.
No, wait.
You protect me. You must.
Wait, this isn't right. No way.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so. Liar!
Now this tainted child, this creature of Satan, has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
Andrew, these people have lost their minds. This is collective hysteria, paranoia. We've got to intervene. Stop this somehow.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town, or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but...
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the devil's help.
그러게요.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time. Seek your counsel.
이 말은 뭔가 잘못됐어.
No question there's something very wrong here. Right in the heart of this place.
There can be no doubt that Little Hope is afflicted. That darkness has taken hold of our town.
There is not a man or woman here today who does not already know the devil is in our midst. The sole purpose of this court is to remove evil, not indulge it further. Our time is not for wasting.
He's right. Mary's behind all this.
How do I make my decision? If I am wrong,
결정장애.
I am innocent to die.
The sentence I must pass is for the good of the town and all who live here. There is no other way to rid us of the evil you have brought. Mary, you will be taken from this court and burned at the stake as a heretic and witch.
This is how you care for me. You are no different to any of the others.
The sentence to be carried out immediately. We cannot risk further attempts from the devil to rescue his disciple.
No! This is all in your aid!
Eternal damnation awaits you, sister of Satan. You will roast in fires of hell.
그러게요.
Finally, it's over. The little devil was burned as a witch, and boy, did she have that coming.
I've really messed up here. What happened to that girl was wrong. I've made a bad mistake.
It's over. We can leave.
판사랑 목사랑 싸우면 누가 이기지? 누가 악마야? Why is he stopped? 목사랑 판사랑 서로 악마라고 주장하면 누가 유리할까요? Junior later with the lock traits. But where to use that? Those locked traits. What are they for?
Thought you'd be here.
Leave me alone, will ya? I've lost everything.
You've lost everything? Are you kidding me?
Just get out of here. Go away!
I need
You
to
should've stayed
do that
away.
for every character for Survivors and
I'll never forget or forgive you for what you did. There he is! There's the fucking killer!
I didn't kill anyone. Those things, whatever the hell they are. They did it, not me.
You need to keep an eye on this guy. He's out of control.
Hey, there was nothing I could have done to change what happened.
You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused. We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here. Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. I need to keep a clear head. You shouldn't be drinking right now. I don't think it's a good idea.
Drinking's all I got left.
What the hell is going on in there?
Get the hell out of here!
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in! Hey! They're coming.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
불멸자 아저씨 뭐라고 말하는지 봅시다. 불멸증.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you
How
can
many
get
endings are there
different
in this
results.
game? I think this is
That's
the worst
problem with
ending.
demons. If you don't lay them to rest, they will haunt you forever. Not a very happy ending. Or maybe it is. Depends on what makes you happy, really. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him.
There is one ending. Does it depend on the number of the survivors?
Till we meet
퇴근하시네.
again. Maybe in the South Pacific or the Arabian Desert
그냥 퇴근하시네.
or somewhere else. But we will meet again. At least one more time.
뭐 10탄까지 나온다며? At least one more time. Can Andrew die? Where can he die? 아, 킹 작권 무서워서 넘겨야겠어요. 근데 안 넘어갔네요. Near the start.
Won't you spare me over for another year? Oh, I have come to get your soul to leave your body and
Does he suicide himself with that gun?
drop the flesh right off in your frame. The earth and
Oh, yeah.
minds both have their claim. Oh, Won't you spare me over for another year? Oh death, consider my age. Pray do not
So I
take
failed
me to
in
this stage. My wealth is
killing them all.
at your command, and you but move your icy hand.
Yeah, it was better than Man of Medan, but I think
Won't you spare me
it's
over
also
for
short.
another year? Nor age, nor youth, nor silver, nor gold, nothing satisfies me but your soul. The old, the young, the rich, and the poor, alike with me, will have to go.
In 8% speedrun, how many survivors are there?
Oh, death, won't you spare me over for another year?
이거 생존자 명수에 따라서 생존자 수에 따라서 엔딩 달라지나?
Won't you spare me over for another year? Oh, death, won't you spare me over for another year?
You believe in God?
Absolutely not.
We'll start believing. We are under attack by I don't know what. You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell,
Thanks for what
I don't believe in
I'm
how it's
glad
there.
you watched my stream.
They say the souls of
아니야,
the dead
PC방.
went deep underground to the House of Ashes, where they lived on dust, plagued by the demons of the underworld.
Is she a soldier? So when is its release date? 아, 죽음보다 끔찍한 운명이래. 아, 그거 아직 수리 안 보냈어요. 최악의 엔딩이네, 이게. 죽는 게 나은 엔딩.
We need to figure a way out of here before that thing finds a way in.
Place looks like it burned down. Something here isn't right.
Can I find the gun from this part? Oh no. If I save Mary, can I see another ending? No. Wow, it's very long. It takes 3 hours. So why is the judge Asian?
That's basically the end of the run. Oh my gosh, yay. Everyone lived. Yeah, overall the run went pretty well. I did get caught on some hitboxes, but other than that it went well. They didn't translate it.
결말은 똑같나 보네.
time is not to waste it.
He's ready. Mary's behind us. I'm unable to speak. The only way I can see out of this is to get rid of that damn law. Destroy that. Is that the end of it? I'm not sure about that. I could have just made things a whole lot worse. It's over.
You should have stayed away. Never come back here. I'll never forget or forgive you for what you did.
I want trouble, okay? We're going. And we're not coming back.
The only place you should be heading is hell, you goddamn murderous son of a bitch. That's him! What? You need to keep an eye on this guy. He's out of control.
You, Gabe? No, please. Wait.
You seem a little confused.
You don't understand. We're diverting all traffic to Little Hope. You, Gabe? You seem a little confused.
엔딩은 다 똑같네.
I just want to get these folks where they need to be.
It's all the same.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
Not a bad effort. Some found redemption, some didn't. All your doing.
엔딩 다 똑같아.